That's scary stuff, man. That's scary stuff. Hello, everybody. Oh, I got my big glasses on. How's it hanging? How's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody's Saturday? How's everybody's 25th of July going? Hope everybody's had a good time. Hope everybody's had a good week. Hope everybody had a good Friday. Hope everybody's had a good Saturday. Saturday. Today, we're back again with some Zero Parades, making our way through, the wonderful city of Portofino. Making our way through the Cold War. The Argentinian Cold War. Operation Condominium, if you will. Don't remember where we were last time, but I know we had a plan, and that's the thing. As Dutch always says, have a plan. He doesn't say that. He says, I have a plan. You gotta trust him, because he's got a plan. Or some shit like that. I'm waffling right now. But I hope everybody's had a good day thus far. One of my coworkers got threatened to be fired today, through no fault of their own, because the company forgot to do documentation and asked them to get more documentation or else they will be fired. And it made me think inside my head, damn, we really need a union, don't we, folks? Get a union. Organize your workplace. That way people just can't be fired for frivolous reasons. I promise you, it's worth all the little shitty conversations you're gonna have, all the people pissing and staring at you awkwardly, your boss fucking hating you. I promise you, it's worth it in the end when you have some labor protections, and you get to push. More than anything, you get to push. You get to incite conflict among the classes. So unionize your workplace, join a communist party. The same line I've been marching since I started. Alright, so we're back again. Once again in Argentina. Pseudopod can join my squad now. Very good. Excellent. We're slowly assembling a sick crew. The leader thinks Yana may have potential, but she seems preoccupied. You'd have to free her up. Indeed. Help Ramses anchor himself. We can get a supplier. The cricket in the boat. Make contact with Miho. Oh, we're going back to Miho. That's right. We got a gun. I've got a gun. Mr. Everett Clare has helped me find my gun. Need to get used to these glasses. I'm big and dork. Baltimore Orioles player Dylan Beavers. Guy's last name is Beavers. Okay. Got a walk-off single. That's funny. Damn. That's funny as hell. They throw the ball at him too much? Where the fuck are we off to? We are off to the Petal Tract. And once again, off to the Petal Tract. What's going on here? What's up? This looks pickable. And there's just Suprema 100s hanging. There's just, you walk around, and there are just trucks. There are just trucks that you can lockpick. Let it be known. Oh shit, I thought my game crashed. Hello, picture, what's up? Can I push the dolphin? I'm not sure if it's been 24 hours, but I'd like to get this fiber out of here.
No reaction.
No reaction, light work. That's light work, that's no reaction.
You step away.
Guy picks up a pack of cigarettes, and all of a sudden his inventory is shouting at him to make sure he knows they're there. Alright, chill out. That looks like a vending machine. Anyway, onto the pistol tract.
Ahead.
We're going to fight the dolphin zombies, the dolphin creatures.
The next arrow tram to the...
We're going to fight the dolphin creatures of the undertow. Even the chair's been broken. Chair's gang's been broken. That's springs. That's sprockets. That's springs. I think we can turn these in for more money. I'm gonna hold on to them. You never know when you're gonna need a good set of springs. Damn. Really zoomed me in there. What's going on here? More springs? I love to salvage. I love to salvage all the little objects. Oh, yes. What you got? You look for shapes behind the glass. Ooh, love. Oh, love. Let's walk around again, because with my new coordination stats, I am finding lots and lots and lots of little things. What do you think she does when she gets all the copper she needs? No wall lasts forever when built against the top. Head down to the boat-ury. The dock-ury. How's my day? Not too bad. It's the first mid-shift I've had in maybe like a month. I usually don't work the second shift, but then again, nobody at my grocery store ever works the second shift. I was formulating with my coworkers the other day. It's been so long since I've seen like a 24-hour grocery store. It's definitely a bygone era invention. This is what remains of Portofiero's bright futurist mania. And I was talking with him because our store, apparently like a year or two ago, used to open at 8 o'clock and close at 9 o'clock. And since then, the store now closes at 10 o'clock and opens at 7 o'clock. So it's extended itself by 2 hours during the day. I haven't done a third shift in a very long time, but I'm told from the people that do work the third shift, landslide, unstable foundations. I'm told from the people that work the third shift that... excuse me. I had a doc pep before I started the stream, so forgive me if I'm throwing up on stream. I'm told from the people that do work the third shift that customers are sticking around even after the store closes. So, like, all the third shifters are supposed to be out at 10:30, but the store closes at 10 o'clock. You get 30 extra minutes to clean up and stuff like that, and put stuff away before you have to head home for the night. But customers are staying after hours because they're still shopping, and they're staying past 10:30. So some of our customer service team members are having to extend out past 10:30. Can't see much at all, you need a light. So it makes me think that the store is probably going to extend its hours even further going into the future. So it would be so weird. I don't think it's gonna be 24 hours. But I do think that the plank's a recent addition, no trace of rot. But I do think that eventually at some point in the next couple of years, the grocery store I work at is gonna get a fourth shift. Which would be fucking insane to think about. I hate that. It'd be weird to... I don't know. I haven't seen a graveyard shifter in so long. A graveyard shifter that wasn't like a warehouse worker or like an inventory stalker. Hey, Prof. Is it as good as Disco Elysium? It is not. But it is good. I will say that Zero Parades is a good game. But it is not Disco Elysium.
Hey, bud.
I want to do that, but I think there's something wrong with these stairs.
You look a bit pale, bud. What happened?
They make me fear twisted and unnatural things.
Quite the heavy load for a staircase. But then again,
He has felt it too.
You know the feeling, don't you?
it's been a while, but you've humored me enough, bud. Just glad you made it back up.
Astounding that all of the stats that I've invested into are only 16% chances. This is insane to me. Because my blueprint stat is as high as I can get it. I mean, I guess I'll roll it. Hey, like, yeah, obviously.
You don't need his fairy. You already concocted a better one.
But will I be around for the fourth shift? No, but maybe. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing, like... Because I don't like closing. Because when you close the store, it's the busiest time of the day at the store. Everybody's, like, running in to get their shit and, like, get out at night. You know, the dinner rush sucks ass. The lunch rush isn't the best, but the dinner rush is just awful, and doing it every night, I don't know how some of those guys do it, you know? But a graveyard shift wouldn't be busy at all, so I wouldn't mind working past 10:30. Or maybe like 1 in the morning. I wouldn't mind doing like a 1 a.m. shift. This place is radiating failure waves.
Failure waves? What are those?
You know, waves of foreign technology designed to make me question my coolness.
I'm sorry, bud. I have to say, you lost me.
His gaze drifts towards the stairs. Run the loop.
Keep you moving. You'll be fine. We'll all be fine.
He waves you off. Thank you, Cardio Grandpa. I'm gonna go battle the demons in the sewer. Oh, goodness. Something lurks down here. The dolphin machinations. The evil dolphins. The evil dolphins of yesteryear. They all want to kill me down here. Damp cardboard, floor sealed, badly scribbled over. Should I put on a radiation suit for this one? It's looking a little sickly down here. Oh shit, it's dark. They're definitely whispering in the dark. There's whispering in the dark of the Beetle Tract. Some serious protection gloves were left here. High grip gloves. They're telling me something. They're informing me. The rough pads on the inside of these gloves generate so much friction you practically stick to things. That gives me a nerve and a coordination, but less sensors. Oh fuck. Hard gummies. And an Ultra Sweet. Yeah, I'm a little sweet on Ultra. An identification plate above the door has been pried off. Could be anything. Could be any what or any what. Oh shit, I didn't know we were going in. Good god, it's dark! Zoning permits, eviction logs dated 75. A taxonomy of the Beetle Tract's erasure. Your flashlight beam pants across the series of steel shelves on floor rails. Some aisles sit half open. Dust and carbon paper flakes dance in the circles of light. This must be the
The
archives.
shelves stand before you, expectant.
Indeed. They've been waiting for me. Been waiting for a comrade.
You stand before an archival shelf. This one is labeled G. Its metal bays overflow with sagging dossiers, loose memos, and soft-buckled binders.
Oh, now what do we have here?
You skim through maintenance logs, staff rotations, emergency drills, waste management expenses, all ordered by esoteric reference codes. There's nothing interesting here.
What are you talking about? All of that is
Turn
interesting.
away from the shelves.
Maybe later. We'll be back. I promise. Whoever tried to clean up, I had to leave in a rush. Hello? Oh, okay. That's it. It's excellent. It's excellent. That's the archive. Good to know. There's a lot happening. Water gurgles somewhere below, punctured by high voltage cracklings. Punctuated. A glint of a glass bottle, miraculously unbroken. That's a lucky bottle. Well, that's not an item. An empty bottle of Oxenbach, miraculously intact after falling to the bottom of the rocket silo. Perhaps with it you will have similar luck? Maybe. Can I equip it? Is that equipable? No. Still have found 0 neck items. Honestly, kind of crazy. High contrast paint indicating sub-level 4. Goodness. A small vessel that once tried to fill the emptiness with salt. That's red room. That's red rum. Oh, light. Interesting. No, in black marker, prefixes the word exit. Scribble under the warning sign, check pressures hourly. Ink on metal, butane, and a column of dates. Last refilled 3 days ago. Hello. Hello, Holocene. Screens covered in black tape. No chance of reflection. Handwritten reports, all earmarked. Lonely nights down here. A steel rod jammed between the blades. Death by sabotage. Repurposed conference table, its legs sawn. The mattress is industrial foam. A glistening fungal tapestry spreads quietly. New wires, cleanly spliced into old circuitry. Days, maybe weeks of work. A faint draft whistles through the hatch. There's another room under this one. Hello, Holocene. See, you're hanging out at the bottom of the Beetle Tract.
Cascade, you can see me?
Oh, yes.
Your formidable gazes at you, stooped and slightly twisted. Of them all, he was the one you least expected to ever see again.
Holocene.
Okay, you can definitely see me. That's less than ideal. You could have been anyone. I've put a lot of time into psychogenic translucency.
I've messed up. They told me not to find you. Who said that? Something weird happened on the way down. I may be imagining this. Are you a dolphin hybrid? They told me not to find you.
Yet another attempted dismantling by they. Predictable.
He takes you in with a blank expression.
Oh, Holocene sounds like, Death Spiral from Disco Elysium. I was like, I know I recognize that voice. Why did I add glasses? Because I can see. That way I can see. Takes you in with a blank expression.
Deceptively blank. Just behind his perfect memory ticks and whirs like ancient clockwork.
Thanks for enduring the stares. I'm aware they're significant. I'm glad my facts reached you. I assume you destroyed it post-reading?
Don't worry, I ate it.
A document tastes better when it's extra sensitive.
So you're Miho. How'd you know where to find it?
Through cognitively enhanced stagecraft.
Oh.
The dark arts of the opera's Remembrancer division. Much storied, often unsuccessful.
Wait for more.
Your former double stares blankly at you.
Wait for more.
I'm telepathically communicating the specifics to you right now, Cascade. Seems like you have some mind improvement to do.
Fine, forget it.
I forget nothing.
So you're Miho.
No, I'm Holocene. Miho is a concept. I suppose you could say I'm a representative of Miho.
Why didn't you just put Holocene at the end?
Come on, Cascade. Operational security.
Yeah, I might be the worst spy ever.
Holocene is already a cryptonym.
Your cryptonym is pretty secure per the concept. In fact, it's maybe the least secure method. It makes a copy for a start.
Well, I was hardly going to phone you. And you're not exactly psychically equipped to receive an astral projection.
True.
We should get to it. The dreaming glass is already mid-tilt. It's good to see you, by the way.
You been down here a while, or...?
A while.
He winces with the right side of his face.
There is a new mutedness to him. And new shadows, too.
It's just a short-term arrangement.
How you surviving?
Joylessly.
Okay. A silo seems like an extreme choice.
I also considered suicide, but, you know, the sixth type of ambiguity is my least favorite.
Oh,
Sixth type.
come on.
Something really, 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 really ambiguous.
He's really making me, he's making me delirious. Which one is type 6 again? Ambiguity's just kind of everywhere you look, isn't it? So confusing.
How many times has the opera presented homicide as suicide? That's a rhetorical question. I know the answer. It is very good to see you, Cascade.
He switches on a smile. You get out at all?
Much too busy getting in.
Clearly.
What does midnight alone feel like down here?
You must be very lonely.
Your former double gauges you. The right side of his face twitches.
When I was a child, I had a book about a monstrous dragon that lived in an ancient well and only emerged to devour rainbows.
Whoa.
After it ate them, the dragon became the rainbow.
Oh shit.
I read that book 53 and a half times. I don't know why that memory just came to me. Then again, I rarely do.
I rarely do.
That childhood book has a strange grip on him, even now.
What was it called?
The Dragon Without Color. And the dragon was called Zakura.
Why didn't you finish the 54th reading?
Because I was an idiot 6-year-old who wanted to know why the dragon was eating rainbows. Through 53 retellings, I got no answer other than this. Some dragons are driven to devour rainbows, and given the chance, they will.
I see.
Halfway through the 54th analysis, it suddenly felt like the right time to move on to other material.
What happened to you after the crew got blown? Any neighbors?
This. I had to escape the Weeping Eye's blast radius, so I reckoned with our dismantling by going solo.
A ghost in the system.
You're an operant. The opera would have tried to get you out.
Of course, they did the very opposite. Their telephonic arch-narc, Melita, was nowhere to be heard.
Whoa, 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 easy. That nickname is offensive and unapproved.
Telephonic arch-narc. Why would they do that?
You'd have to ask them, and then assume the opposite of whatever they tell you.
Any neighbors?
Abortive dreams of space conquest. That's about it. But all entry points are monitored, if that's what you mean. I have the description of every individual who has made it down here since my arrival.
Effective security being down this low.
The stairs are often deemed too long by those short of volition. The sheer tedium of reaching the bottom outdoes other, far more expensive security measures.
Have you caught up with any of the crew since it all happened?
Look around you, Cascade. Not many catch-ups going on 200 feet sub terra.
I called in on Ramses.
Alive?
Just about.
I assumed he would have killed himself by now, given his condition. Highly suspicious that he hasn't.
Agreed. Tempo's a 16-year-old girl now.
Interesting persona. And in its own way, appropriate.
Caroline isn't the bad way. The Weeping Eye interrogated her.
Torture?
A lot of it, by all accounts.
Unfortunate. And concerning. What I'm hearing is that she should now be considered a potential enemy asset.
That is true.
She's young, Cascade, and malleable. You always were too naive when it came to Kindred.
You might be right about that. We're catching up right now. That's something.
That is quite the something, yes.
Your formal double looks at you evenly. You haven't asked me why you sent me back.
The specifics are irrelevant. You've been sniffing the opera's glue again, Cascade.
Interesting.
Solvent abuse allegation. Unsubstantiated. Hostile.
I'm not sniffing anyone's glue.
They've got you on a new assignment already. I can practically smell your singed ion channels.
I'm doing this ironically. Oh, that. Yeah, they begged me to come back. It was almost obscene.
And you didn't think to question this. I apologize for being dismissive yet accurate.
True. He's
Why
critical.
have you accepted this almost certainly doom-sealed assignment from the Operant Bureau?
To feel something. Full tilt atonement. To try and make sense of it all. Spy till I die.
Gun to head, 5 bullets, 1 empty chamber. Usual odds. The cosmic point. My own loyalty to the opera is irretrievable. I wrote a thesis on this exact subject, actually. You should read it.
He rummages briefly, then produces a formidable stack of jaundiced paper.
This guy's making me fucking anxious. If this guy pushes me over a stat decrease, I'm gonna shit my pants.
The size of a small cat's coffin.
I'll take it.
As you've probably gathered,
Oh, yeah,
from
I'll read it.
Tamora, this is a thermobaric-grade explosive document. Do not let it fall into the hands of its very subject. I don't care for meta-texts.
True.
Reactionary theorizing. He should direct this doorstop-sized critique inward at his next ideological struggle session.
Alright, point taken. Opera's a no-go. You don't want to work together again?
Whatever gave you that idea?
Your formal double glances at you in confusion.
You hurt his feelings.
Sorry to assume. You were ragging relentlessly on the opera. In a gigantic thesis form.
862 pages of beclowning.
He says proudly.
True, I will never again work for the opera, but I would be open to an interdepartmental collaboration between the opera and Miho.
Collaborate on what exactly?
I don't know, Cascade. You tell me. All I have is some critical information to hand that you have yet to ask me about.
What's the information you have?
Information critical. I've discovered who betrayed our whole sick crew.
You hear his words, then unhear them. The cold flat of Dread's knife presses against your heart.
He has decreased my fucking delirium up like 5 points, and my anxiety up like almost 5 points, like 4 points now. This guy is driving me up a fucking wall. Is this real? You've untangled the shadow knot that lies at the black heart of our betrayal.
I haven't been down here for all this time playing cosmonaut, Cascade.
Absolute conviction behind his words. This is no bluff or bait.
I'm eager to delve into the specifics of who turned us to searing dust, but Can't commence an intra-agency collab without defined terms.
Intra-agency. But there's only one agency. The one you both work for.
What collab?
You joining Miho, and Miho riding Shadow Shotgun with the Operant Bureau.
He keeps mentioning this Miho thing. Ominous.
What is Miho?
Monaxial Intelligence and Hermetic Operations.
Wait for a further explanation.
Your former double stares at you and lifts his eyebrows slightly. A long time passes.
It's an acronym?
Is the hermetic part because you live alone down here like a hermit? Monaxial is like a cable for speakers or something, right? Yeah, I got that part.
Very good.
Wait more.
Acronyms are important. A poor acronym can single-handedly ruin a legitimate operation.
Hello,
That was
years.
very much front of mind
Operant.
during the concepting phase. Genuinely the worst acronym I've ever heard was FLEG.
I'm flagging it.
Say it aloud.
Flag.
It's like the ugliest series of letters possible. And they didn't take the easy win with FLEG. They actively pronounced it FLEG.
FLEG. Yeah, that's pretty good. Flag.
Actually, don't say it. No one needs to ever say it again.
That's cool, but again, what is Miho?
Miho is a brand new counterintelligence agency, one devoted to the pursuit of absolute reality through supracognitive espionage.
Supracognitive espionage?
I know what you're thinking.
How fucking stupid is it to live in a hole for half a decade? That's what you're thinking.
That's what you're thinking.
Surely there's a lift to get out of this silo. Not the stairs every time. Surely. 16 years old, physical education class. Mia Holloway climbing the rope ladder directly above you.
Oh.
Panties, constellation pattern. Eking loose from sweat-damp gym shorts.
Jesus. I could be thinking any number of important things. You can tell me what I'm thinking right now? Sorry. Be thinking any number of important things.
What I mean is, you probably think I've had some kind of mental break, but I haven't.
He's taking this seriously. You should too.
Very cool. Can you do any cool psychic tricks yet? Happy for you, Halcyon. This all sounds great.
Really? I thought... Anyway, yes.
You're in
Great.
charge of all things, Miho?
You are speaking with its director, yes.
And who else is signed up?
Due to security and communication concerns, Miho's director is also its sole representative.
Miho is gangless. Front of the bus. No friends.
That keeps things intimate. It's moronic intelligence of whatever operations. Sounds smart to me.
It's a practicality.
Does Miho know anything about the strange red discs?
Please, elaborate.
This thing. It's single play only.
Cool color.
He intones. After a prolonged inspection.
Visual only. No touching.
I've heard of sonic torture apparatus, of course, but never a complete zero-out kit contained within a disc.
Is this some psychic weirdness, do you think?
Unlikely. At its zenith, astral assassination won't require a disc, or any.
Astral assassination.
Miho's Disembodiers division are close to a breakthrough on that front. Though, I'm now irksomely curious about what may have been on this disc.
Song by Ultravioletta, according to the label.
The children's musical entertainer. Interesting. The long shadow of Cicatriz Frontera finds us even here. This could indeed be some prime Lusian schemery.
Agreed.
If you have time, please submit a full report to Miho Command, and be sure to mark it Director Only.
Enough about Miho.
I concur.
How about communism? Have you left that behind too?
By and large, I'm still a subscriber, but far from a true believer.
Worst of all, the so-called reformed communist. Gulag.
I saw something in it once. It had a glow. Then it lost it, somewhere along the way.
But nothing's changed. That's kind of the point.
The end of history. Yes, I'm familiar. That makes sense to me now, for what it's worth. History is not a linear march of fastidiously checked events. It is a fiction edited and spliced by quick hands in back rooms.
Oh, no. History is the contention of the classes. It's very open and public. There are no backroom dealings here. You are wrong, good sir. I'm going to report you to the party immediately, post haste. They will find you and they will cut out your spleen. All of your organs will be served. Will be fodder for the greater good.
Better to end it. Roll credits, then smash the projector.
Why is that better? Make your own history instead. Much more fun. Why is that better?
Because we're spies. We can't change anything anyway.
We must kill this man now!
Afflicted by that odd loneliness that comes from seeing and knowing a lot that you can't do much about.
Why did you become a spy then?
I was let in unawares, seduced by communist hermeneutics. Let me put it like this. I wouldn't be who I am if I hadn't once been a communist. But now that I am who I am, I can never be one again.
I found a bomb. Maybe you know how it works.
Interesting. Do you intend to detonate it now?
I have no control over this thing. Could blow any time.
Very conscientious, bringing it to the bottom of a silo.
You are pre-entombed.
I'm gonna fucking die from anxiety. I'm gonna have an anxiety attack.
Let's see. This is a directional explosive device from the Operant Bureau. Did they ask you to deliver this to me?
Nope, found it in the old Palace of Culture.
Interesting.
He continues to eye you warily. How can you tell it's opera?
During the late 50s, the Operant Bureau became obsessed with sound-triggered explosives. This one's directional, intended for assassination, not terrorism.
It's all Superblock, baby.
So a song could set it off.
Feasibly, yes. It's rigged to sync to a specific frequency. If you had the song beforehand, played a specific part of it backwards to wind the trigger, then played the song normally, the sound would phase and trigger the detonation.
Could it still be live after almost 40 years?
You're still functioning, Cascade. Why not this little guy, too?
High functioning. I just get better. I think it really wants to go off. It may come in very useful.
Directional bombs often do, one way or another.
Thank you, Halsey.
You're welcome, Cascade. Stick to quiet places while you're carrying that thing. Libraries, research labs, silos.
How about this? Miho and the opera team up. Take on a new assignment together.
Excellent idea, Cascade. Miho would assist you in completing the assignment, while you would join Miho as the agency's first special asset. Liminal class.
A shocking demotion. Rung number 1 on the ladder of being.
I would act as assignment lead for Miho, you would act as assignment lead for the opera, and therefore assignment lead for the assignment. We will never once speak of our collaboration.
I thought you didn't trust the opera.
I don't.
This is exhausting. You have no idea what we're even going to be doing. Cool. It's a you-me thing.
Sure, Cascade. Me-you thing.
But you don't know what the thing is yet.
Your former double looks beyond you and goes completely still for a long moment. A familiar tick, like he's caught a glimpse of an alternate future and can't look back.
Indeed.
Likely the assassination of a major political figure. Lucian, I would venture, one of their photocopied ministers.
He waves a quick hand.
But I've already said too much.
You don't know about the game? Well, not for everybody, I imagine. Dead right. We're playing Lose at the Big Table. Long-awaited rematch. Pretty much that, yeah. My bad.
Please, don't be impressed. It's effortless. There is my proposition. An interdepartmental collaboration. You join Miho as a temporary asset. Miho lends its full force to the opera.
Read between the logistical acrobatics. He just really wants to work with you again.
So what? Go along with it? He missed me. One of them missed me.
Don't you also want to work with him?
Thank you for your opportunity. I'd be honored to work with Miho.
For Miho. But thank you, Cascade. This makes me a very excited piece of protoplasm. We're almost set. Of course, we can't kick off collaboration with our base of operations in such a state.
He gestures around the room.
It seems largely fine.
So, here's my first directive, special asset. Get cleaning.
This shit is fathoms beneath me. Do it yourself. The room's fine. Tell me about the crew now. Hold on. We need to tidy up your bedroom?
I did not create the tyranny of hierarchy, Cascade, but I remain oppressed by it.
It's not even messy.
Doesn't even seem like a big deal relative to the critical information.
On the contrary, the stakes are sky high, Cascade. And, as usual, we find ourselves parachute in absentia. As I said, impossible to commence operations within the current state of affairs.
So I clean your room while you just watch?
Oversee.
Interesting. What's your take on the Lusian political imprinting conspiracy?
My take is that it's clearly not a conspiracy, just a barely concealed truth.
He shrugs.
A nonchalant tone, disguising obsessive amounts of research.
Same guy repeating himself over and over must be lonely. I'm not entirely sold on it. I've happened upon one of their imprinting devices, actually.
Your former double's eyebrows shoot up and stay up for 3 seconds before he wrangles them back down again. Oh yeah, mentally snapshot this. He's impressed.
Thank you for the anxiety.
Sounds like a hot find, Cascade. Congratulations. I'd be very careful what you do with that. La Luz will likely want it back.
Can't beat him, spy on him.
Must be the opera's new motto. Same as the old
Same
motto.
as the old. I suppose I'll get cleaning then.
In your own time, Cascade.
I also have to clean and then read. Man, but my stats are fucked up. The year 0. A masked man stabs an illusion. The knife dissolves into spheres that each host life. Billions live, die, and live again. Somewhere in the midst of it, events are recorded until it's all burned up, the ashes thrown away. That's a +1 bonus to all skills, but raising skills is disabled. When enacting momentous change upon the world, temporarily lose reinforced effects and gain intelligence disadvantage. That's awful! When enacting momentous change upon the world, fucking lose the thought? How worthless. Absolutely, an embodiment of pure reaction. Embodiment of pure reaction. Alright, I gotta read this. An 800-ish tome written by operant Holocene, the content looks terrifyingly dense. It's also impeccably formatted. I'm gonna take a quick break. I gotta take a piss. It's a little early, but I'll be right back. Listen to this. You'll love this one. sorry, lads. I just had to... Yeah, enough of that. Enough of that. Sorry, lads. I just had to take a piece. I just had to take the piece. I think if I was Australian, I'd probably die. Alright, Holocene multi-titled thesis. We're gonna read this and be the People's Holocene multi-titled thesis, rather.
Opera Furiosa, a close read-in of the Operant Bureau and its contradictions. Or, Strewn in Constellation, second thoughts on the collective frontier. Looming behind the cover page, a dense 800-page slab.
Enlightening, Holocene. Glance at page 1.
Like any serious text, it begins with an epigraph.
So you know it's serious.
This is the thing we built while the true visionaries were busy kicking around the future. Chairman Kivy to the Unkurt National Party Congress, seconds before committing suicide by gunshot,
Damn.
year 58. Strong opening hook, tonally ominous.
Very Chile coded. Skim the theses.
The impenetrable block of text shows no clear way in, no stepping stones towards legibility. Black bars of redactions beset you at all sides.
Numerous lines of inquiry, all of which, however, can be distilled down to a single question. To what can we attribute the Operant Bureau's relative lack of projection power compared to agencies of a similar budget and manpower? Put simply, why is the Opera not mopping the floor with our so-called competition?
That's an excellent question. Skim on.
You flip a few dozen pages on and pluck out a paragraph that seems relevant.
As though seeking to remake the agency in his own image, under Twichitov's leadership, the Operant Bureau transformed into an onanistic organization. That is, one that exists solely to satisfy its own circular pleasures, chief among which are hunting for flipped assets and excommunicating its most competent operants.
Roger Klaus Twichitov, Director General of the Operant Bureau from 58 until his untimely death in 87.
Whoa, 30-year rule. Damn.
Opera? More like slopera.
Alright, well, okay.
Ruthless critique is one thing.
Exactly.
But that's just uncalled for.
I agree. Who doesn't love a flipped asset hunt? Keep skipping.
All intrinsic to the self-propagating nature of containment mania. In layman's terms, if the Opera were a human being, a psychiatrist would diagnose them as being addicted to self-sabotage, a true master of own goals.
I would love to fucking read about his critique of the Opera instead of his fucking just like, oh, you know, actually you're bad and that sucks. And like, no, man. Distill it.
Internal opacity, even when necessary, devolves into bureaucracy with mathematical certainty. It follows that an agency run by a being such as Twichitov, a vision-bereft bureaucrat at heart, regardless of assent, would view ever-accumulating clearance levels, recursive encryptions, and sanctioned erasures as signs of progress. Unlike cancer, neurodegenerative disease, and rigor mortis, things that actually progress, they are, in truth and practice, portents of institutional paralysis.
Interesting. Flip towards the end and skim the last bit.
A development whose terminal stage is the adversary within. That is, a psychic limbo in which the operant is forced to treat all information, even, and perhaps especially that which is opera-provided, as de facto malified, an auto-suspicious routine, a territory from which no assurance is powerful enough to rescue anything.
Distrust as a replicating sickness.
It's gonna have a little heavy on the redactions.
Holocene is electing to keep secrets from the world, and maybe you, and possibly himself. Why would someone redact something they wrote from themselves?
Actually, he's gone extremely heavy on the redactions.
Big thesis, big secrets.
What's the deal with Twichitov?
You'd have to ask Holocene. It's clearly personal, as well as professional. Gossip hounds shamefully feasting at the esteemed director's graveside. Comrade Twitchertop was a shining example of probity and discretion.
Give him some more.
You land on a chapter titled The Torrent of One, Reflections on Function and Fall. Torrent kind of sounds like...
God damn it, dude. Anxiety boosted back up again.
This section, spanning 20-odd pages, drills down, focusing on a single operand. Holocene considers the career, decisions, and strategic patterns of Operant C. Your skin prickles, caused by sudden static.
Over their career, Operant, henceforth known as Operant C, demonstrated an innate faculty for the craft and tremendous capacity for leadership. Accordingly, the Operant Bureau tasked them with setting up a network in...
He wrote a case study about you.
Keep reading.
Operant C's talents, regrettably, are only matched by a tremendous capacity for self-sabotage.
Uh-oh.
Obsessive, pattern-questioning tendencies beyond that which is necessary or sensible, though sometimes admirable in their sheer scope. The result, an endless fictionalizing of imagined threats, many of which are conjured in situ.
Character assassination, often the prelude to actual assassination. Does he say why I'm like this?
I do not wish to indict a fellow operant, but to cement a larger point, one that affects all operants. The Operant Bureau itself is to blame for what I call professional deformations.
How so?
Assignment failed. It couldn't help but fail. Assuming Operant C survived the collapse, she was duly remanded to Satellite Facility B, aka the notorious Freezer. Isolation with no end date.
A sentence, unwritten yet palpable. I'd rather pick my own freezer.
True.
The ideal agency,
It's exactly
one
what he
worthy
did.
of trust, could amplify competence and care for ailing pathologies. But here, what starts as aptitude or temperament quickly curdles. Let us give the opera credit where due, as it has mastered something, after all. Producing the long-term casualties that prop up its own structural monstrosity.
Close read Halocene's theses. Yeah. He thinks he's so clever.
He's so clever with all the dense prose and redactions and hypertextuality. Quick, lay into him.
Pick any
Pick
argument.
any argument.
Alright, chill out.
Given those parameters, only a masochistic fool would raise a hand for the opera's cause.
Well, what if the opera's good, actually?
Let such witless sycophants rationalize the Operant Bureau's daily deeds as essential bureaucracy.
Propaganda is free public education. What do you think about it?
Daily morale damage, year-long stints in file rooms of unknown origin or application, and yet, despite all this, still they remain pulverized in its mechanisms, eager for the next tier of betrayal.
Unfortunately, yes. But let us not forget the big picture.
Nice. Good point.
You probably won
You've
that round.
probably won that round.
Enlightening, Halsey.
Fold.
Alright, we will, I'll skim through it and then be back again. But damn, dude, he fucking racked my damn stats, dude. I'm poisoned. He fucking poisoned me.
A file stamped with Miho internal report lies on the desk. Below the stamp, a heading, Project Eschaton. In a matter phasing conclusions, the rest of the cover is obliterated by warning labels. Eschaton. You have no idea what the word means, but it lands with a pleasant heaviness.
Thank God, dude. Thank you for lowering my anxiety. Holocene, what's intermatter phasing? Read the room.
Exactly what it implies. Solid matter moving through other solid matter by phasing with it on a metadimensional plane. For example, as it pertains to the Miho Zero-Hold report you've just discovered, the psychogenic passing of human body through cement wall.
Whoa. Open it.
Cascade. I asked you to clean up, not compromise the agency.
If I join Miho full-time, can I look at this?
Entirely dependent on your career progression. But after 5 years or so of service,
I think things would look promising.
what can I say, Cascade? I'm a stickler for the need to know.
No way he passed through a wall.
The file is dense, tens of pages long. There must have been at least an occurrence of some kind to warrant such a file.
Alright, read the room. Cool. Look at me.
This is not about cleaning. It is not even about this room.
It's about Holocene, isn't it?
Of course, there is a room behind this one, locked within your former double's head.
How did I get in?
You'll need a key. He wants you to find something he cannot give you. It is disguised but not hidden. So probably something like that piece of paper right there.
This one? Intermatter manifestation. Did he drop that when I wasn't looking?
Your former double has busied himself with a loose piece of thread on his dressing gown sleeve. This is not about cleaning. It is not even about this room. It is about that single slip of paper and whatever is written upon it.
Adjust the folder.
You feel Holocene's eyes on your back as you take your time straightening the document.
That one? I mean, I'll go pick it up. But I kind of want to look at the other shit, too. Maybe they'll lower some of my other, like, delirious stats, dude, because he fucked me up.
A typed page lies upside down in a stack of similarly formatted files.
Oh, no.
The cover reads, Remote Viewing Testimonial, N28.
Remote viewing, you say?
A fringe psychic art. The ability to view an unseen place or thing via a sense beyond the standard 5. Is this how Holocene located you?
Can Holocene remote view?
At the very least, he is RV curious.
How did he know I was back in town?
Your former double catches your eye, then looks down and pats the floor with his shoe.
Good job, Cascade. Getting the hang of it.
What's the testimonial say?
It seems quite compelling. A 56-year-old woman was partnered with a trusted friend as a target selector. She then described the site of a decade-old plane crash in great detail, while her friend was physically present at the location, 2,000 miles away. Unprompted, she also gave specific, accurate descriptions of the aviation accident itself.
What was the accident?
The testimony is light on cause, but it involved the collision of 3 separate aircraft.
3 fucking planes? That doesn't sound like an accident.
It doesn't really. No. Exceeding bank angle. Increasing engine noise. Exceeded. Not enough. Calm. Calm. This is it. Oh, please, God. Oh, no. I can't see. 16:44:54. End of transcript.
Turn the sheet right way up.
It feels like 1,000 eyes are on you as you step back.
Nice job, Cascade. Nice job, Cascade, for sifting through those papers for me.
A sheet of thick paper lies on the floor, folded in half and partially covered by shadow.
Pick it up and unfold it.
Impossible consonant clusters assault your mind's ear.
Ah! He's sending me on a fucking journey!
A cipher,
I know!
encoded by a frenzied hand.
I know! Is this what he wanted me to find?
One glance, and you know it
He's
is.
playing spy in this little fucking hole in the ground, man.
The key that requires a key.
Halocene's handwriting?
Almost certainly.
Theo, is Asha on a new account? I have no idea, Corey. But I can solve it right now.
Right now.
Alright, I'll figure this thing out later. If I can't do it quickly, I'm not interested. I'll get someone else to solve it for me. Fine, I'll figure this thing out later.
Its secrets will keep.
Take the strange cipher.
You refold the paper and slip it into your pocket.
God damn it.
Well, the room situation is much improved, Cascade. Very clean. Fine job.
It really wasn't that messy.
We must not have been looking at the same room.
Now tell me about the crew. Who did us in? You're Asha on a new account, Ori? Oh.
Oh, yes. I'm afraid I can't elaborate on that right now, but please remind me to elaborate on it later.
Okay. Well, what's the deal with this weird cipher thing?
Your former double stares blankly at you, as if you never spoke at all.
Give me something, man. I found a cipher on the floor. What a coincidence.
A thorough clean will always turn up expected and completely mundane items. And coincidence is a story
Thank you.
we tell ourselves.
Stop the ride. We want off.
Help me solve it then.
Holocene unfolds his dressing gown, and then folds it again.
High time for another Cosmo ration. How many have I had today? It's hard to keep track sometimes as they're so delicious.
Did you create this thing?
Your former double rubs his neck nonchalantly and gazes at the ceiling.
I've tolerated the cardiovascular grandpa too long. I should zero him out to fortify operational security.
Did you want me to find this cipher?
He runs a smoothing hand across his hair. It springs back up, even more disarrayed than before.
Miho's counter-analysis is the finest in the hemisphere, but its stagecraft is amateur at present.
Alright. I'll solve this thing myself.
I'm sure you can, Cascade. Now, please, go and practice your stagecraft in more suitable surroundings.
He winces, lifts a hand to his head.
Miho believes in you.
He murmurs. Damn, dude. Damn, dude. It was one thing to be all like, oh yes, I've created my own operational intelligence agency here at the bottom of this silo. It's a completely other thing to be all like, stay in this room and play spy with me. You know? This is fucked up. I'm gonna need that archive, I think. A message from your former double twisted through some systems of encryption into apparent gibberish.
The block of aggressively unintelligible text covers the sheet you picked up from Holocene's floor. Through it, a shadow text is threaded, one which may rise to legibility at any
moment. Read the cipher.
The text remains as impossible as you found it.
He actually voiced this? That's funny. Okay. I can't believe they got him to voice that. I wonder if you play that backwards you can hear anything. Where do I even start with this?
Do the work. This is a discipline you have been initiated in, at least in theory.
Yeah.
All minds on deck, gang. Big thinking required here.
Big thinking.
Strip away the romanticism. Code breaking is about rigor.
Nothing else.
Scream at it until the words self-organize from fear.
Okay. Let's go over the principles of code breaking.
Most ciphers are substitution ciphers, solvable with a single keyword or phrase. If you have it, you're set. If you don't, you need procedures. Bigrams, trigrams, character frequency, index of coincidence analysis, tables, and more tables.
Tables.
More than you can possibly imagine.
Character frequency.
Certain letters appear a lot more than others in any given language, both alone and in pairs. Knowing which and spotting them as patterns, even when the letters are encrypted, is the most basic tenet of code breaking.
Index of... what was it?
Index of coincidence. The mother skill of all would-be code crackers. A lurch of tedium at the name alone.
How's it used again?
It's a more specific way of measuring randomness than just counting letters. If a keyword has been used to create a polyalphabetic cipher, then comparing indices of coincidence across variously sized samples of letters will tell you how many letters are in the keyword.
Got it.
There is no getting it, in theory, only doing.
What if it's not a substitution cipher?
Then, Codebreaker, you are fucked.
Alright, got it. Torture the code until it talks.
The cipher wants to give up its secrets. It is screaming them at you. You just don't have the ears to hear. Yet.
Crack the cipher, 8%. Don't know the keyword length. Went over the principles of codebreak. New plan, can I just stare at the thing until it makes sense?
Many cryptologists have resigned to the same. It never works. Gauntlet has hit the ground.
Don't tell me that can
Cascade is
actually
nothing if
work.
She is not brute
I have a
force.
58% chance of forcing that? Read the cipher again.
The text remains as impossible as you found it.
Count the character frequency.
26 times you move through the document. Tally in.
I could probably hit the
robotic
archive
key.
and figure it out. That's why he kicked me out of the room, but
A swarm of letters. Uncountable.
damn. What will be some Steam games you're going to play this week? I'm going to play Zero Parades today, and then I'm playing Serbrant tomorrow.
It takes you 7 attempts to count almost every letter. The letters that appear most often are H and T, with 20 occurrences each. Take H as an example. In a text with 291 characters, that's about 7%, which is more than double the number you would expect to get if it were entirely random. 1/26th, or roughly 3%. But also only half the rate at which the most frequent letter, E, appears in the regular alphabet.
What does that mean?
2 things. First, it's almost certainly not gibberish. And second, the cipher is somehow masking its character frequency. Ruling out a simple transposition or a fine shift cipher. Probably polyalphabetic. The cipher wavers like a mirage, a madman's shopping list, equal parts banality and wonder.
Look at the look at the bigrams in the
3
code.
bigrams appear 3 times. NG, JG, and YX.
What does that mean?
Combined with your character analysis, this proves that parts of the text at least retain their internal structure.
Now look for trigrams.
You know from counting the letters that it's unlikely to be this simple, but it's worth a shot. No set of 3 letters appears more than once. Dead end.
Enough about bigrams.
On the page, the letters gibber insanely, crying NG, JG, YX.
Examine the word length.
It's divided into 23 blocks, each between 1 and 25 characters long. The median of the chains is 13.
13.
13.
Nice. Progress.
Indeed. Can't stop it.
How about the words? Can I read any of those yet?
Words? No. You're still on medians here.
Write down the lengths as sequences of numbers.
1, 14.
Damn,
9,
dude.
3,
Oh
5,
god, deciphering makes me want to shoot myself in the head.
All between 1 and 26. Clearly letters. Good.
Could be court. Maybe numbers spell out the keyword of some kind.
You begin to pencil down the correspondence of each number. N, I, C, E,
Where's this going?
T, R. Chills run through you as the letters begin to spell out a plausible message.
Almost there.
Nice try, salutations, me, ho.
Holy shit. Slippery, Halcyon.
Each standard code breaking procedure you apply yields only another veil.
That's insane to write a cipher into a cipher like that. That's crazy.
Steady yourself. You've slipped deeper into the game.
Could be coordinates.
You try grouping the numbers together. 1 degree, 41 minutes, 9 seconds. Gibberish. The fact that it starts with a 1-digit number precludes this possibility.
Alright, enough about the block lengths.
The letters spin furtherishly.
God damn. Nighttime focus moment. Apply an index of coincidence analysis.
You begin the laborious task of rewriting the cipher over and over again in spreadsheets with different numbers of columns. 4 columns, 5 columns.
6, 7. 6 columns, 7 columns? Nice.
The caged letters and numbers proliferate. A bureaucrat's wet dream. A piece of paper and a notebook is all you need to go insane.
Calculate the indices of coincidence for each table and compare them. Where did that meditation approach go?
4 columns, 0.35. Sub-random. 5 columns, 0.4. 6 columns, 0.45. This is slow work, but it's logical. A methodical siege on a lunatic fortress. 8 columns, 0.67.
Nice, there it is.
There's an undeniable spike in coincidences when you arrange the code in sets of 8.
Meaning?
You are looking at a polyalphabetic cipher with an 8-letter keyword.
Cool.
8 letters to be found, 8 numerical displacements, and the cipher is solved.
So now what?
2 parts grunt work, 1 part intuition. Find the keyword. Prepare body and mind for hours of fun.
Good.
The opera have a machine
83%.
dedicated to this. If you want to capitulate, just take it to your controller and make it her problem.
I'm out.
You fold the
That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. I know exactly where to go to find a keyword. Plus 83%. That'll be easy. That's an easy check. But there's an archive up the stairs, so let's go up there. Let me see, how much rest do I need? 5 hours until my next sleep session. Damn. Getting delirious being down here doing all this fucking code breaking. Kinda makes me want to die. Should probably decrease that stat, but elevated is whatever right now.
You stand before an archive.
What do we have here?
You skim through.
Never mind, the
You
archive
turn
is
away.
not my business yet. Alright, well, let's try cracking it.
Holocene cipher.
Crack the cipher.
unfolds its
83% chance to
consonants.
roll a 5. Give me those dice. Well, maybe you can't win it all.
The disks of your internal code-breaking machine gyrate as you try out different pairs of letters for each of the 8 columns. Every once in a while, one clicks into place, and recognizable pairs of letters emerge across the text.
U becomes T's, I's become H's.
A momentum is gained. Every new discovery facilitates the others. The letters give themselves up one by one, a series of little surrenders.
Finish it.
As the bags grew heavy with his blood, he was reminded of a belief he had harbored as a child when upon being told that the human body held 5 pints of blood. He had understood this to mean for your whole life and had grown up with a secret terror of scratches and cuts that he could not believe was not universal.
Fuck, I can't read this. Wish it were a sentence. I did it! I speak in impossible tongues.
Emphatically not accomplished via meditation.
True.
You have transcended to a rarefied realm of language shared by exactly one other person.
I guess so.
The beauty of ciphers.
Fill in the missing punctuation and read the deciphered text.
It induced a pleasant torpor in him to watch the hose stiffen as his blood filled it, raising itself like the hackles on a frightened animal. Suddenly, however, he detected a sensation at first unexpected, then terrifying. Counterflow. A portion of his blood was swimming upstream, a swarm of red-black clotted eels trying desperately to remain inside of him.
Damn.
A memory is knocked loose. It's a scene from Holocene's favourite novel, a science fiction offering, with elements of horror.
How much does a grocery store pay? I kind of want to work with one year older. Like, as a career? It doesn't pay very much. I make, at the current moment, I make $1 above minimum wage. That's the going rate right now, here in America. It's different everywhere, you know? But for me, because I work at an inner city grocery store, it's busy all the time and there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people to talk to, but I'm also a cashier, so I'm gonna be I talk to people nonstop. I guess it depends on what you do, too. Like, if you're like a manager, like a general manager, it pays a little more, you know? Stressful. Because it's pro work, you know? Where am I meant to find this book?
At a place where books gather.
Very true.
The honest stall in Party Alley might be a good first stop.
What was the title of the book?
You never got around to reading it, but there's debris from it floating around in your mind. Holocene used to quote it incessantly.
What job is good? I guess that really depends on you. Are you gonna go to college, Corey?
Bleed me, baby. Something like that, but not that.
Yeah? Oh, geez, then, I don't know. Some sort of, jeez. Did I? I did not. I couldn't afford it. Why would Holocene encrypt a passage from a mass-produced novel?
Find the book. The text was only part of the cipher. The meta layer.
And I don't really know what I'd go to college for now. I'm so of the revolutionary mindset that jobs don't really matter to me so much as destroying this society does.
Or you have fundamentally misjudged the depth and nature of your friend's malaise.
Oh.
Oh, look. A fresh rung on the abject mental illness ladder. Down we go.
Reread the decrypted text.
It induced a pleasant talk. Eerily familiar now. The text almost recites itself.
Still taking a victory point for this.
You put the cipher away with the feeling of having bested a mighty foe. For now, at least.
Cool. Excellent. Got through that. Lost a ton of fucking fatigue, which is nice. I'm gonna trade some delirium for fatigue, if you don't mind. -2 delirium, +1 fatigue. That's pretty good. Can I go? There we go. Don't mind smoking a sturdy pony for this. You lose a stat along the way because it's trading 3 for 2.
You stand before an archival. You skip. You turn away.
We're gonna need this archive at some point. Alright, well, we cracked this cipher. Let's go back to Party Alley and see if we can't go find a book. Maybe get some sleep in? 4 hours. No, not quite, not quite. A dry watering hole. Small packs gathered here to sip, trade grunts. Damn! Imagine your water cooler being on like this staircase. That's crazy to think about. Your break room is on the big staircase, next to the big ass missile. Yumpers. Steel levers frozen mid-pole. A punch card scanner. The screen would have shown on-site personnel. Maybe. Maybe. I've yet to see one who can outsmart Bullet. Take me back to... Septimus Maximus. Oh, we gotta go to Party Alley. Water is so tasty. When being thirsty is the vibe. I'm once again looking for a book. Any books?
The stall remains as haphazard as ever. Its payment bucket near empty. If there's a copy of Holocene's novel in Portofino, the sci-fi section of this stand is probably your best bet.
Search the sci-fi section again.
You return to the scabby shelf of speculative fiction.
You're looking for
blood-stained something. Deep oracles.
Yeah. Search your Holocene's book.
As you push your hand between the moth-eaten volumes, something pressed between them falls out and lands on the floor at your feet.
Pick it up.
It's a blank business card with the letters IOU written across it in blue pen ink.
Interesting.
Blood type hecatomb. 5 Reno marks. Penthouse housing campaign. Use call box.
Reno is in Renatel?
It seems your former double and the richest man in Portofino share a similar taste in literature.
The hell is a Reno mark?
The private currency of a private citizen. Someone who considers himself an entity worthy of his own monetary standard.
I suppose wealth makes its own rules. Typical elite behavior.
You tuck the Reno marks back between the books and return your attention to the crooked spines. You turn away.
Damn! Well, we gotta go bargain with rich people. Yana, can I give you your pseudonym? It's gonna be good, I promise. It's gonna be like, Tempo 2. If Tempo was so good, why isn't there a Tempo 2?
Remember, Hirsch, no weird shit around V.
Can I increase my
Later,
fucking poetics in any way? I'm getting owned. I just gotta go buy more clothing, I think. I don't have any of the funny poetics ones. Yeah. Alright, Yana.
Remember, Hirsch.
Listen to this. You're gonna love this one. Just kidding.
Nothing.
Later, Hirsch.
Keep me in the loop. Portofino. Nothing back there. What do you mean the richest man in Portofino lives in the housing campaign? What the fuck are you on about? What are you talking about? He's on the call box as well.
You return to the residence. The page has been. Buildings like this.
Just
You come
fucking
away
kidding. It could be anywhere. Hey, mind the railing. Oi, mind the railing. Not that. Is he in any of these ones? Doubtful. Nope. Give me your nicest call box. Damn, music in here is spooky.
You return to the post. You step away.
Where is this bastard? Am I blind, deaf, and dumb? Have I been struck blind, deaf, and dumb? Unless this is his place.
The abandoned cardboard moving boxes. You sift. No jobs left in Portofino.
Gotta
No
try hard
money
instead of
for-
giving up on it. It stated, leave as much evidence in their flight. In the end, the outcome was the same. Flurry of packing, quick shuffle of locks and keys in the dark.
You fold back.
Indeed. Up? Maybe down? You might have to hit that call box. Oh, no, Reno, they said. Oh, yeah. Reno. I do need to talk to Reno, then. Reno, I need that book. You fat bastard. You fat bastard. I need your book, you fat bastard. Save me. Alright, this is gonna be a little tough nut to crack. Oh, he let me in, that's right, I forgot. Oh, there he is. Well. You mind if I look around? Medicine bottles, good stuff's gone already. That's a pair of pail. Somebody tried to unblock the toilet with a riding whip.
The hot tub's wrecked. There are cracks in the fiberglass. Old water gone viscous. The filter sounds like a drowning goose.
Check the jets.
They can't be seen beneath the murky grey-brown water.
Go over to the control panel.
The light button is missing. Other buttons are scorched, as if someone had doused the thing in lighter fluid.
Interesting.
The music button is somehow untouched.
Inspect the filter.
A ragged opening gapes under the rim. The plastic grate's been ripped away.
Shine a light inside.
A metallic glint, deeper in.
Stick your hand in.
Your fingers slide past grime and cold fiberglass. Something's jammed tight.
Oh,
Hard edges, weird shape.
kinda slimy.
Kinda slimy.
Press the music button.
A sultry saxophone oozes from unseen speakers somewhere above.
This is cool.
The perfect tune for gold chains, wet countertops, and broken promises.
I need coordination
You
boost.
turn
Let me see if I can get some coordination. You can lower my coordination. Red pants. Kind of goes crazy. Sensors. Oh, white shoes. Sensors. Turning off sensors. Oh, +2 on the shoes. I'm just gonna have to buy more clothing. I'm running on instinct.
the hot tub's wrecked. There are cracks.
41% chance? I'll give it a shot. That's not 8. That's 5, 6. That much thought.
for. You mash your hand into the filter at full acceleration. All attempts to get your fingers wrapped around the object are repelled. A few seconds and a hot flash later, you feel the pain of your knuckle bones being splayed at unnatural angles. You were horrendously unsuccessful.
I'll be back.
You turn around.
I'll be back. I'm getting that soul. I'm getting that soul at the bottom of the hot tub. It's mine. Okay. What else you got, kiddo? Low-tech barrier, indeed. He's got the big funny. We should have paintings of us, like. Something at this party triggered a Neolithic urge to build henge. The glass is remarkably clean, near non-existent. Someone's left a book here. That's the book I'm looking for. Rainbow of lipstick kisses covers the page. A palatial cat run. Palatal. You hear steady dripping from inside the fridge. Got me a bottle of Oxenbock. Thanks for tossing that down, brother. Alright, I'm seeing 3 gents here. One of them was the guy that was outside, what's his name's face? That's the guy cleaning a place, and our boy, Reno.
Oh, hello. You
Uh,
are not with the cleaners, I take it.
Venus, I think.
Please forgive the state of the apartment.
Sorry.
The man stares around the room in bewildered horror, unable to focus on you. A guest at his own vivisection.
Looks like shit. You should have more class consciousness.
Yes. Yes, I should. Thank you. I've never seen such disarray. You wouldn't think the process of cleaning an apartment would take so much. I'm cleaning.
Unclean.
Have you seen my model train? I suspect one of the cleaners may have misplaced it.
I think they use aerotrams here.
Still looking around the room. He doesn't really register what you've just said.
I'm Reno, or Rinotel. What can I do for you?
Reno. Like the phone guy.
Yes, that's me.
He tenses slightly. Yes, that's me. Got me some liquor. Got me some liquor, mate. Thankies. Got a map. Oh, something unlocked itself. Hot tub. Hot tub unlocked itself. Cool. Did I just get a stat point? No. So that's me.
He doesn't like being called the phone guy.
What happened here?
I really don't want to get into it now.
You'd guess a penthouse like this probably goes for about 6
Damn.
million so. This one is not currently fit for human habitation.
I heard you and Oscar went hard. Sure, your call.
The man seems to be locked in a kind of eternal struggle with his environment.
I believe you owe me a book.
All right. I was a bit short of heart species when I came upon it.
Of course you were. He grimaces.
Curious, not surprised.
What is a Reno mark? Why the interest in pulp science fiction?
An important part of any Dinotel employee's compensation package. Very
He's
valuable
fucking
if
giving
there's
people
any
script,
utility.
man. Shoot this guy. If there's a liquidity event. Why the interest in pulp science fiction?
I've always been drawn to alternative worlds. I find they stimulate new ways of thinking about our own world and how to make money in it.
Where is it now?
Where is anything in this mess? I was nearly finished with it.
He sighs. We have business matters to discuss. Let's talk about secret treaties, specifically your role in them. You mentioned a missing train earlier. What about it?
Where to even start? It's an extremely rare kit, a Type 04X, Chrysanthemum Sorrow. I'd really like to find it.
Some kind of space train? Sounds like it means a lot to you.
Yeah. It hasn't been available in any public markets for nearly 2 decades. The
This-
only way to appreciate them is through their model versions.
This Chrysanthemum Sorrow has got to be your priority alpha, am I right?
I'd really like it back. Yes.
He throws a searching look at the empty shelf, as if expecting his precious Chrysanthemum Sorrow to have materialized at the evocation of its name. He's lost far pricier things in terms of market value, but this one makes the very marrow of his bones ache with worry.
Well, I'll keep the eye out for your train.
Oh, thank you. It must be around here somewhere.
He furrows his brow and looks around. We have business matters to discuss. We met once before. You were just standing there while my friend had a seizure.
Right, that was you. I apologize. Some sessions can be intense cognitively. The specifics tend to blur.
I was there for one of my regular consultations. Are you familiar with the transmigration of souls?
Looks like wanton cruelty to me. The what?
It's loosely tied to neuroeconomics, which study how the brain makes market-related decisions. The market is, for the most part, ruled by investment cycles. I've grown rather weary of it. A mutual acquaintance helps me bypass them.
Interesting. Bypass how?
He's a medium of sorts, highly attuned to transmigrating souls. These interstitial beings are a rich source of counter-cyclical investment advice. He is able to channel them.
Irrational and inefficient.
Does it actually work? Are you saying he channels this financial advice by inducing seizures? Does it actually work?
Of course, I only pay for things that work.
Are you saying he channels this financial advice by inducing seizures?
No, not as such. Seizures are simply...
Regrettable prerequisite.
You've heard the sounds that come out of them, yes? Speaking in tongues almost. It's terribly distressing. Primal at times. Senseless. And that's the point.
Man.
A flagrant misuse of man for his own gain.
They must present you unbinding yourself from consensual reality.
Not sure who this they is, but yes, you seem to get it. Little is more valuable to my business than discovering the gaps in my thinking, and therefore the market.
We have business matters to discuss.
We do.
Which?
He shakes his head slightly, as if having forgotten the concept of business matters entirely.
The miracle line. What happened?
What? Did someone hang it up?
He's-
A look of vague terror spreads across his face.
I've heard rumor about an unrealized loss. What's up with the dolphins on everything?
It's my comfort animal.
Said flatly.
A complete absence of conviction and enthusiasm.
Last I checked, it was fully
Words simply
operational.
fell out of his mouth.
Thank God.
He wipes his brow with his sleeve.
A deep sigh of relief, calming singed nerves.
I've heard a rumor about an unrealized loss.
Who told you that? What's the point? Yes, the rumors are true. If it should become a realized loss, it would tank Rinoter.
Just like that.
Kaboom.
He snaps his fingers, then spreads all 10 of them, mimicking obliteration.
A rip-roaring ending to the records of destruction.
The records of destruction.
My personal epithet for my accounting records. A real page-turner,
Interesting.
isn't it?
Let's talk about secret treaties, specifically your role in them.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Discrepancy found.
Really? I heard you were playing the gracious host. The bank, techno-fascist, the moon. Ring any bells? I heard you were playing the gracious host.
Oh, right. It's possible I offered up my pied-à-terre as a venue. More as a courtesy than anything.
A quid pro quo, even in the legal murk of the developed world.
Turns out we got a mutual friend in Oscar Metamoto. I believe you two go way back. Tell me about the Lusian delegation. What have you heard?
I'm afraid I don't know anything. My connection is with the Emter side of the table.
There's a name Facundo Reyes. Say I wanted to speak with someone from Emter's side of things. Where would I start?
Well, I can't attest to their present condition. My dear friend Oscar and I went a bit hard. I haven't seen him in several days.
Oscar. You know each other?
Ah, you're already acquainted. He's the one you should be speaking with.
Oscar's a bit basically decommissioned. I need to speak with someone a bit more lucid.
Well, there was also his deputy, the junior to Oscar Sr. Though I have to say, the young man seemed quite stressed.
You must be talking about Frederick.
That's it, Frederick. Strange young man. I think this is his first big assignment. He's the one to speak to, I would say.
Does the name Facundo Reyes mean anything to you?
The Minister of Mass Culture. Yes. I gathered that he will be representing La Luz at the negotiating table. What about him?
You ever met him?
Never.
The man sighs deeply and closes his eyes. He wants you to be gone when he opens them again.
All right, thanks for your help.
Now, please, let's never discuss this matter again.
Thanks for your time.
Be well.
No, please. Let's never discuss this matter again. Cabinet doors have been ripped from their hinges. Damn, they fucked this place up. Your shit got fucked. Methodical, rhythmic licking. You know what I'm saying? Mind if I take these glasses? Thanks. I knew you wouldn't mind. That's Pink Round Sunnies. Did I get the book? Nerve 2, wow. The proverbial rose-colored glasses for looking out an eternally candy-colored world. Oh, no, this one. Yes. Good.
The cover of the book is the first thing that catches your eye. Hand-painted, blood-adorned. The text reads, Blood Type Hecatomb by H.S. Lastra.
H.S. Lastra.
The key to the next layer of the cipher. But be warned, you may have to read the whole thing.
How far in is he?
A couple of chapters from the end. You are preparing to strike the cruelest blow.
Reno really likes this stuff?
An attempt to escape, maybe. One not diverting enough to drown out the incessant knocking of the world.
Reappropriate the book. On behalf of the Honor Bookstall.
With a furtive glance over your shoulder, you slip the book into your pocket.
That's Reno. Yo, it's me, Reno from Renatel. A novel by H.S. Lastra. The cover suggests a work likely to be sneered at by those who think the human condition is best explored through the lens of a midlife crisis. Ideally, a professor's. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I've yet to meet one who can outsmart Bullet. I've yet to meet one who can outsmart Bullet. I've yet to meet one who can outsmart Bullet. Why would he say that? Could go on Blueprint. Or another statehood. Poetics wouldn't be bad. Neither would another Records or a Technoflex, actually. How about Coordination? I mean, Double Doppelganger would also be really nice, but Coordination could be good. Just give it a shot, and give it a shot. Alright, read me.
The title unfurls in jagged crimson letters. Blood Type Hecatomb by H.S. Lastra.
And it is.
The words jar a memory, Holocene engrossed within its pages. Maybe the only time he was oblivious to the world. A stab of pain in some unknown psychic organ.
Science fiction as a genre is utterly misunderstood by the majority, Cascade. It often contains the only ideas worth ideating.
Always had it with me.
You recall a well-worn paperback copy undergoing torturous planar transformations as Holocene paced back and forth, wringing it like a rag. as if it was holding out on its final secret.
How far in was Reno?
A geometrically precise triangle was folded over on page 528, a couple of chapters from the end. You have struck the cruelest blow.
On behalf of the Honor Book Stall, I have reappropriated this volume from Capital Stronghold.
You have saved it from where it lay, gathering expensive dust. Honor has been restored to literature. Now burn it to prevent contamination of incendiary ideas.
Holocene, I hope your answers are in here.
He hopes so too. Pay close attention to what you find in here. It clearly holds deep significance for your troubled friend.
Look for Holocene's message. Examine the cover image.
Hand-painted, crimson heavy. A vast root system of blood vessels frame various scenes from the book. Lastra was aiming big and bloody with this one.
Read the book cover.
Shin Crassus III, 4099. Less than 2 months have passed since the vessel, war hero of the Rao of Manumission, bit into the still-beating heart of Supreme Dictator Haizai before the cheering hordes of Koko Lobi.
Keep reading.
In the streets, the people are celebrating. Meanwhile, their liberator has been barricaded inside his citadel for a week, writhing in the throes of unprecedented psychic torment. But it is not guilt that racks the vessel's brain, nor lust, nor greed, nor war drums. It is the malicious ambition of Supreme Dictator Haizai, archfiend of the Galactic Shogunate, to contaminate the blood of a humble warlord from the Tarsier-infested jungle planet of Dalmo.
Jesus Christ.
There is no such thing as a humble warlord. Fascist versus fascist.
What happens next?
An odyssey of spiritual dialysis. The whole plot basically follows the vessel's increasingly desperate and self-destructive attempts to extricate his foe's blood from his own.
Jesus.
In the end, he's cleansed of it, but far too late. Masquerading as a pulpy exploitation novel. In reality, it's a work of what the Treffe School of Psychoanalysts call Vorbewusstsein, where...
Jesus. Vorbewusstsein, what? Anything else I can remember about the plot?
you scrounge through the archives to see what remains of a book you never read. Scenes flash against the bedsheet screen of your mind, framed in the same red veinage as the book's cover. The vessel strapped to a bed, incisions across his chest, covered in pulsing slugs as all around him ring the chants of the leech charmer. A trepanation with a cosmic drill device, the vessel's desperate attempt to awaken his latent hemokinetic powers. All the better to mount a psychic assault against Haizai. Trepanning. Yes, yes,
Trepanning.
yes. Any book that contains skull holes is okay by the gang, even if it has no pictures.
Jeez.
And of course, the big finale. The vessel, an ancient woman, and a strange insectile being covered in silver plates are connected via the tubes of an alien transfusion machine, exchanging blood in silent communion.
Jesus.
Also, blood-fueled mechs.
What's going on in that insectile sequence?
The creature is a blood connoisseur from a higher plane of existence. A god, basically. Eventually, the vessel manages to make contact with it and establish a deal. The connoisseur will use its technology to extract Haizai's blood from the vessel.
Jesus.
In exchange for being allowed to consume it.
Oh. Mechs?
Lastra was an absolute fiend for a mech.
The chest cutting part sounds kinda hot.
All of it is, if not necessarily arousing, then certainly aroused. Trapped between hackire genre fiction, philosophical exploration, and straight-up gore fetish smut. The book cackles in your hands.
Did the trepanning work?
It was a bloody affair, but yes, kind of. The powers that were awakened helped lock the vessel in metamortal combat with Haizai, without which he would not have survived the climactic transfusion conclusion. So the trepanning was worth it, on balance, even though he almost died there also.
Happy ending? Or...
Definitely or. See, psychic vampire alien gods. Rathov.
Jeez. Tarsier invested? That's very specific.
Lastra had a thing about Tarsiers. Rumor has it he even kept one as a pet. He called it his auger goblin and instructed it to launch nightly extrasensory attacks on enemies both real and perceived.
Did they work?
That is the purview of the auger goblin. Only he may know.
Vorbe, what sign? What?
Vorbewusst sein where. The yearning for life before the advent of human consciousness.
Jesus. Things have definitely been rough since I became sentient. What exactly is it work of Vorbe whatever? I don't know, I kind of like being sentient.
An unmistakable sign that your sentience is in its infancy. Around the words, a memory coalesces of Holocene in his prime, novel held aloft.
Can any system of organization emerge that will not devour itself alive if its principles are carried through to their logical conclusion? That is the central question of this book. Is intelligence even really possible? Is agency?
Has Holocene devoured himself?
Bloodstains around the mouth, shreds caught in teeth. The evidence is mounting.
I think I got the gist of it.
You flip the book back over and return to the red-soaked cover.
Look for Halocene's message.
The book is 563 pages long, not including Lastra's notoriously indulgent appendix.
Better start at page 1 then. Crack it open.
Cascade. Stop.
Halocene?
Don't overthink this.
You're telling me not to overthink it.
I just did. I can again if you want. Don't overthink this.
How are you talking to me?
I'm not. This is just a real-time memory dissociation, conjured from the fringes of cipher-induced mania.
A likely story. More likely. He's viewing you right now.
Alright, chill, Nerve. What the fuck, man?
You don't have to read the book. You just have to read the cipher. And that very particular chapter that the extract is from.
Okay.
Of course. Reread the cipher, using the book as a new key.
This book is the cipher key.
Exactly. A cipher with soul. My kind of communique. Also, Cascade, this is the easy part. Act accordingly.
291 characters divides into 3, so it's going to be something very simple. Something like...
Page number, line number, letter number. Repeat?
Yes, Cascade. Exactly that. This cipher is now wearing baby shoes. Find the chapter in the novel that the passage of text is from. Then consider the letters in groups of 3, let's say, triads. For each triad, take each letter's numbered position in the alphabet. The first is the page number. The second is the line number. And the third is the letter number. An example. Let's use the last triad of the cipher, MBP.
Why is he starting at the end? M is the 13th letter of the alphabet. B the 2nd, P the 16th. 13, 2, 16.
Page 13, line 2, letter 16.
Direct hit. Fuselage in tatters. You are now replete with the requisite mind tools. Time to give this cipher what for.
Thanks, Holocene. Find the chapter the passage is from, then page number, line number, letter position. Simple. Sharpen your tools off each other. Let's go. Compare the book and the cipher. I'll do this another time. I'm burnt
The
out.
letters vibrate. Operant. Can't you just solve this fucking thing and be done with it?
Put it away.
Return the book.
Oh, man. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna go to fucking sleep, dude. I got shit I gotta do, yeah, and I gotta talk to these 2 fucking dorks, but... I mean, for me, I'm sleeping and then I'm coming back and doing it. A soapy outline of someone's back. Gross. It's 5 in the fucking morning, dude. Chill the shit out. Damn, hit me with the esoteric. Wah, 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 wah. These girls are out here every morning, huh? Now look at the flowers. No. It's 5 o'clock. I'm gonna hit the funny. I hit the funny. We still haven't... I mean, I still haven't explored the Bagman quest line at all since I started. I don't intend to, but...
The bed welcome. The stillness of the room quietens your mind as you settle down.
Oh yeah, that's good stuff. All checks unlocked. 12 in the afternoon. Well, let's go back up. Might work a shift today, might not. I won't try it. Alright, let's see. Let's crack this.
HS Lastra.
Game of the book side by side with the cipher, crack the final
You
layer.
look at the cipher and you skim the book and find the relevant chapter, which turns out to be a particularly bloody scene deep in the Act 5 climax. Then, taking the first letter to be a page number, the second to be a line number, and the third to be a letter number, you begin. The first letter is I. The second letter is B.
Keep decrypting.
Onwards, you follow Holocene into the wilderness of his favourite book, the true subtext. Effortless, nothing but grim inevitability and dawning madness now. The first words appear, IBETR. Oh no. Don't think yet. Just solve.
Oh, see, don't do this to me. Keep going, all the way down.
IB trade crew Miho compromise from within direct or melee FID until extraction. Beware small controller, I'm sorry.
Jesus.
I betrayed crew. Miho compromised from within. Director, Malafide until extraction. Beware small controller. I'm sorry.
Holocene betrayed the crew. Close read the message.
You read the words again, then read them backwards for good measure. Your former double's intent is no clearer to you, but definitely more ominous.
So what does he want me to do?
The answer to that, no doubt, lies at the bottom of the silo. Your eye catches again on the middle sentence. Director Malified until extraction. Malafide, bad faith. Standard espionage parlance for contaminated, compromised, or treacherous.
What about extraction?
Unlikely he means a location extraction. Something more internal.
Holocene betrayed the crew.
So he claims. Also the cipher claims. Impossible. Pack runner. Close blood. It also doesn't make sense. Carolina was the one who was uncovered in the Emter Batch dream study. But did someone sell out Carolina? That you never discovered. A paragraph from the red folder flashes redder across your mind. Possessing a monstrous intelligence that rests on hallucinatory logical construction.
If he did do this, big if, his hands were forced. For 2 pieces in a sick little game. I think this is a cry for help.
It reads more like a whisper. Home gang really did us in after everything.
You took the time to encode the words I'm sorry?
It must be an important part of the message. To him at least. There is one other form of communication that traditionally ends in apology. A suicide note.
I should get to Holocene.
The silo awaits. Your former double has some wild ideas he's about to hatch. If they aren't already a bloody mass screaming at existence.
Jesus Christ.
The weight of the thesis threatens to strain your hand muscles.
Try the poetics. I could exert. No, thanks. Give it another shot. There we go. Now we're cooking.
You synthesize what you were able to absorb from 600 odd pages in a few glances. Taking into account its size and manpower, the opera should be a bigger player on the world stage.
The Operant Bureau shuffles along on its rusted treadwheel, shotgun perma-pressed to foot.
If it is not a bigger player, he argues, it is because the agency is trapped in a process of which Holocene's own progressive isolation is a microcosm.
To ask why the Operant Bureau exists at all is to ask the same of the Superblock, and to confront our place within it. A constellation of intents, betrayals, and ideals, the whole of which can never be witnessed. What would a star ever know of its own constellation? Or remember of it, given that most constellations are formed from stars long dead?
It reads like he's mourning.
If you wanted trust, you should have picked up a different field. Does the theses offer some way forward? What's his actual conclusion?
The conclusion spans 40-odd pages. A heavily redacted maze of paragraphs, diagrams, schematics, and footnotes. Its opening lines read...
The opera's failings traced herein are unforgivable. Yet, what of the state that birthed it? What of the individuals that animate it?
So, it's not just about the opera.
On paper, Holocene frames this as expanding the scope, not uncommon in scholarly works.
A convenient fucking come on,
framing,
girl.
Allowing him to foment his own distrust at apparently everything.
The People's Republics dream of a kinder world. The opera dreams of revealing it. The operant dreams of dreams. All fantasies in waiting, yet to be given memory.
With that, the thesis ends.
Enlightening, Halsey.
It folds shut without protest.
This guy about to fucking kill himself. Let me talk to this cleaner first, and then we can call it a night. Damn. Really making progress here. Ooh, the figure's in sealed full bodysuit lurches towards you.
Muffled noises emanate from within.
Yeah, some good day to you too.
The figure shakes, not its head, but sort of the whole top half of its body, and turns back to its portable vacuum.
Interesting. What if I put on the funny suit?
The figure in the other sealed full bodysuit gives you a stiff nod.
Nod back.
Your head inclines and the suit inclines with it, just barely. The plasticky fabric creasing and letting out a high-pitched sound.
Who are you, Gorg? Not again.
The figure shakes, not its head, but sort of the whole top half of its body. This diplomacy seems to have run its course. The figure in the...
You good?
The figure...
What?
The figure shakes. This diplomacy...
It's fucking funny, yeah. I do love the full bodies. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. No neck items still, man. Well, didn't get anything out of that guy. Hello.
First things first. I know what you're thinking. And this isn't my cat.
Alright.
Once again, you appear to have crossed paths with this strange man.
Only this time, there appears to be a fluffy white cat at his feet. It looks up at you indifferently.
I sensed that it was only a matter of time before we came face to face again. But I wasn't sure you'd find your way up here.
This lapdog of the techno-fascists has been following your scent with impunity.
What are you doing here? Say nothing, let him talk.
You know, I recognized you at Photo 24. A serendipitous coincidence, truly. I knew you'd been shelved these last few years. But of course, a man of my stature must have a keen eye for the talent. You passed my test on the call box, Herschel. I'd almost forgotten you get excited when you're nervous.
The sound of your name on his tongue. Unnatural. Upsetting.
Trying to be funny, flash your gun, step up to him. Here for more artistic photos. Thank you for recognizing my massive talents.
Of course, Herschel. Why else would I seek you out if not to exchange knowledge, skills, and expertise? To live, to laugh, perchance to love? Don't get hung up on that last part, Herschel. It was just a flash of inspiration. Our friendship goes way back, and I wouldn't want anything to soil it, you know.
Way back. Where?
The cat tenses up, then yawns. Enough. How do you know my name?
His face drops.
That's a very cruel joke, Herschel. 5 years gone, and that's how you greet your friends.
5 years?
5 years.
No entries in archives, systems, or communications. Expand in search. The crew's in here. He's not in it.
Cat knows nothing of cruelty or humor. I have no idea who you are.
This pretense of ignorance is really hurtful. Really, I expected you'd treat your old colleague, Ignatz, a little better than this.
To you, he has never happened. You've certainly never been colleagues. Wait, Ignatz. A name from Taxman's ledger.
The cat rolls from one side to the other. It sticks a single paw in the air. Ignatz. Right.
You remember me now, of course. I know. I've changed.
The coat. It's a recent acquisition.
Got a new coat.
Exactly. A new coat befitting of my new position. Thank you for noticing.
What do you want from me?
You and I, we're on the same level. We've always understood each other. And so my desires are nothing covetous. I'm simply offering you the excellent opportunity to work together again. Just like in the old days.
Highly suspicious. Warrants further investigation. Approach cautiously. There may yet be gold hidden in that repulsive coat.
Why would I work with you? I have no idea who you are.
You're thinking very short-term, Herschel. I'm disappointed. Seriously. In my new position, I've developed a number of very highly placed sources.
Very interesting. Tell me about them.
Very sneaky. But I'm in no position to share that information at this time.
What are you doing here exactly?
Your old friend Ignatz has been moving up in the world. I'm on a very complex and sensitive assignment on behalf of my new employer.
He gives you a smirk.
Secret treaties will be discussed in a matter of days in this very apartment. Your old asset Ignatz is here, preparing the field, so to speak.
These secret treaties are a lot less secret than you might expect.
Fucking leaks, Herschel. Unbelievable. Who was it?
It was a man of mystery.
So the leak is mail. Even an innocuous statement can be a clue, Herschel. You should know that. This is sloppy talk. I expected better.
He seems exhilarated to have caught something as obvious.
Your new employer being the Weeping Eye, of course.
Nice try. You know I can't tell you that. Don't worry. It is not the bank. A man's got to know who he is and who he isn't. Otherwise, who is he?
That's a great point.
Thank you. I read a lot of philosophy. That's probably what gives me my edge on the market. In any event, it's a very unusual arrangement. I'm basically de facto lead on this assignment.
And that entails what?
Currently, I'm overseeing the sanitation technicians. It may seem pedestrian, but in reality the responsibility could only be handled by someone at the level of de facto lead.
I heard there was a party that got a bit out of hand.
You see before you the aftermath of a soiree organized by the owner of this place, Mr. Reno, and those leaky empter animals. My new employer suspects some pre-game empter mindfuckery. Work with me and I'll tell you all about it.
You're babysitting Janet. It looks like a huge responsibility. How do you handle it? What kind of mindfuckery have these animals gotten up to?
Think like an animal, Herschel. They don't look at the stars and ask themselves if they are really alone in the universe. They just drag themselves from sick pleasure to sick pleasure. Distractions from having to fathom their place in a dark and endless universe.
So, this doesn't answer my question at all. Cat blinks incredibly slowly. If it ever knew the question, it has completely forgotten it now.
Does it not? Or perhaps you just asked the wrong question.
So, what's this opportunity you mentioned?
It's very straightforward. I'd like you to take some wildlife photography. I would like to see some leaky animals in their natural habitat.
Which
Do
is?
it, please, Herschel. You and me are both people of the world. You with your colorful job history. Me with my honors certificate in world studies. One of the men providing physical security for these upcoming talks is a filthy carabinero rat. He's leaking information to his controller. I need a photo of this leaking in action.
What does Emter gain by leaking the contents of their own secret negotiations?
The Carabineros act as Emter security detail for the upcoming talks. And just like their masters, are notorious for their unreliability and corruption.
I'm providing physical security for these upcoming talks, a filthy Carabinero rat.
I suspect the Carabinero rat is readying itself to jeopardize the discussions. If you accept the job, I'll tell you all about them.
I don't have a camera.
Seriously? Does the opera expect you to subsist on charity? Things must be even worse under post-historical materialism than they say.
Post-historical materialism needs no photos of it. Everyone can see for themselves how great it is.
I see.
Fortunately for you, I will be supplying the camera on this assignment.
Is this for real, Ignatz?
This is a one-time opportunity. I need you committed before this place is cleaned up. I'd hate for you to miss out on a chance for us to collaborate again. I have ascertained the filthy Carabinero, and I have also ascertained his controller. All you need to do is get them on film together.
Remind me what I get out of this arrangement again?
If you prove yourself a capable sublead, I'm sure we could come to some mutually beneficial and totally unofficial agreement.
Sublead. Utterly unacceptable.
Everyone comes out ahead, except the leaky animals. I get rid of a problem, and you'll receive some information that will make your life and the opera's much more interesting.
Alright, I'll do it.
Very good, Herschel.
His eyes light up.
The animal you're looking for always wears half his uniform, even of ours. You'll know him by his corrupt, sleazy demeanor, his dead eyes, and dark, floppy hair.
Anything else you can tell me about the Carabinero?
Truly, an unappealing individual. In a proper society, he'd be euthanized or at least kept indoors.
What about his controller?
A local woman, about your age, with a mole on her cheek. It took all my skills and training to ascertain their true identity.
Half his uniform even off hours. Where do I find him?
They meet every day on the bridge that's east of the bazaar roundabout. A great place for some filthy fucking animals to do their leaky business. Apparently. You'll need to use this camera. It's a very special piece of technology, but the film inside of it is even more special. Make sure you use it.
He hands you the machine.
How about a self-portrait? Or a still shot of a beautiful landscape?
What's so special about the camera?
My new employers have different ideas about privacy and conscience than you or I. But I can't judge. Another man's house, another man's rule. They're trying to build a post-historical final society, with a final man as its subject. So naturally they can't have old-style thoughts going around. That's how I understand it, at least.
What does this have to do with the leaky Carbonero? What does that mean, Ignatz?
Thoughts, Herschel. It takes pictures of thoughts.
Jesus Christ. Does this have anything to do with the poor woman the photo lady mentioned?
Please, Herschel. The poor woman does not exist. It's a mere fabrication by the lonely, deprived mind of a small business owner.
Did I bring the photos back here?
No, no. A de facto counterintelligence lead cannot risk being seen in the same place twice. Our enemies are very attuned to patterns, and so forth. Once you've got the photos developed, meet me on the rooftops of the housing campaign. Any night.
A secret meeting within a labyrinth of aerials. Send in and receive in.
Housing campaign roofs night. Got it.
Just one quality photograph of the Carabinero leaking in the wild will do. Make sure you get the woman too. His controller. And try not to call attention to yourself. These are highly dangerous individuals. I'm sure I don't need to explain.
Let's speak about this cat here.
She's beautiful, isn't she?
This fucking
You're
cat,
bred,
man.
probably. They have papers when they're this beautiful.
Really? Cat is staggeringly unperturbed.
Fear, lack, and even discomfort are concepts utterly foreign to this animal.
What are you gonna do with the? What are you gonna do with
I
it?
don't know yet. But whatever it is, I know it will be okay. Because this cat will be there.
Things can never be wrong with the cat because the cat is itself inescapably right. Whose cat is this?
There's no reason to assume this is Mr. Reno's cat.
You make it sound like it is. Right, that satisfies me.
Sure, Herschel.
Never thought I'd get to meet such a cat in real life. The cat's lazy gaze settles on you for a moment, then turns downward to the floor. How it came to meet you is a question of no concern.
People like you and me, we're not supposed to meet a cat like this. We can't really handle it, in a way.
He's right. It's just an animal. Can I pet the cat?
Listen, it's a big thing petting a high-grade cat like this. There's no telling how it'll react.
The cat stands most similar to the great cumulus cloud humming with dormant electricity.
But then, if you need to do it, of course, who am I to stop you from petting a cat?
I'll take a chance. I'll roll a 7. Oh shit! It's gonna bite me.
Your fingers hesitate just above the cat's surface. Is this really what you should be doing?
No, I'm not worthy. Nothing about the cat's gaze changes in the slightest. And yet it certainly hears your thoughts and agrees.
I told you, Herschel. It's not as easy as it looks.
He's right. That's enough about the cat.
I know. We need to restrain ourselves, or it'll be all we discuss.
We need to talk about Tempo now.
Tempo? Our old crewmate. What about him?
He's dead.
What do you mean, dead?
Dead, man. Says in dead. Did you kill him?
No, I never touched him.
Despite the verbal evasions, his manner is genuine. He doesn't know anything about Tempo's demise.
Besides, I figure he's just disappeared again. Probably on vacation.
Tell me about these secret treaties you keep mentioning.
Normally, Herschel, I would have to keep all of this under wraps. But since you and I
Go
go
way
back
back.
and are totally cool, and now working together, I can tell you all about it. Mr. Reno will host talks between La Luz and Emter here on matters of world historical import. May have to rewrite the textbooks, if you know what I mean.
The cat's ears seem to perk up just a bit at the mention of Reno before retracting into the fur. Sounds neat, and when are these matters meant to go down?
The negotiations are yet to happen, Herschel. I am very good, but I cannot see into the future, obviously. Safe to say, a clash of ideologies is happening right here, all around us.
Around you, cleaners continue their work diligently. Monks in thermoplastic robes, carrying blunt machines.
How do you know all this, Ignatz?
You're probably thinking, how did my old pal Ignatz best me? This is what I mean by observations. I've been extremely diligent in my observations.
I have to say, Ignatz, it seems like you've really knocked it out of the park with this one.
Thank you, Herschel. You may have had the luxury of taking all those years off, But I've been on the grind, as those filthy Empter animals say.
I hear Reno's getting the moon.
Something very like that. I understand he gets the right to certain highly coveted flight paths. Men like Reno, they know how to make money coming and going. I trust this will stay between us, Herschel, seeing as we're friends and all.
The cat, on the other hand, knows everything about the moon and has simply resigned itself to the futility of explaining such concepts to baser minds. I'll see you on the rooftops once I've got the photos.
Very good. I'll be waiting. It's a pleasure to be working together again.
You have never.
True. Somebody tried to climb these. He gave me a gun. This man gave me a gun in camera form. High-grade Lusian tech, a psychographic camera capable of taking pictures of people's thoughts. Allegedly. Gives me a records of Technoflex, but -1 personalism. Ain't that the truth, man? Nothing decreases a personalism point like a fucking camera in your fucking hands. With that being said, though, I'm off. I'm gonna go eat dinner, and take a nap, maybe read a book. Who the fuck knows, actually? I'll see everybody tomorrow for a little bit more of the life and suffering of Sir Brand. Eventually, we'll finish the game up, and then we can move on to the next one they made, which I'm told is very good. With that being said, though, I'm gonna leave. Hope everybody has a good rest of your night. Listen to this. Well, in a second. It's loud as fuck. Jesus.